Here. Here. Feel. Hear, feel, think.
Okay, so that first of all looked amazing. We're now at a point where we just click to the next part so we can actually see something. This is where this story's going in. Now I've decided, because I've already gone through this and so has a lot of many other people, I think it would be better if I just done this as just like a leveling series. So I'm not going to be focusing a great deal on the story. Now the story in itself is a massive part of this game, but there's so much story, especially in the beginning part where, you know, before you even get a chance to do anything. So instead what I'm going to do is going to skip the cutscene. Now I think you're not able to do this if you haven't actually done it before. So what you can do in that instance is, if you press spacebar, you have enable text auto advance, where it doesn't have to wait for you to click. You can click yes, the icon will change here to the bottom, and then it will move on by itself. And then what you can do is you can get it to move a lot faster. If I hold tab and speed it right up, text advance speed is set to 9, so it's just gonna fly through all of them. And I'm pretty sure you can do that at any point. Now, as I said, this is the free trial version, so everything that you see me doing, you will be able to do yourself. And if you are going to be doing it yourself, I strongly suggest you actually get into the story. Now, when we get to level 50 and we enter in Heaven's Ward, it will be completely new to me, completely new. So I will go through the story properly from Heaven's Ward onwards. It will be much more of a blind let's play, but for the first 1 to 50, because it is the first earliest levels and you've got the whole grind and new players, so we're going to be smashing out the levels as quick as we can. So let's cut this and getting on. Welcome to Gridania, a vibrant forest nation cradled in the bosom of nature. That's some crazy shit. Please select the control system you wish to use. I'm on a mouse and keyboard. This is a PC. So why does shit not? Yeah, disable all of this. Yes, bye. So follow the instructions to move your character and adjust the position of the camera. When we're ready, go speak to him. Now, as you can see, this is what the UI begins with. It's what it looks like. It's a mess. It needs a little work, and I need to sort out my key bindings. So I'm just going to do a quick cut here just to sort my life out. I'll be back in a bit, and then I'll discuss any changes that I think might help you out when you get started. So I'll be right back. Okay, I've had a word with everything. The action bars excuse me, look a little bit out of sync at the moment, but don't worry about that. They will get filled up and then you'll sort of see what I'm at. Right, so this is it. get started, we need to speak to this dude quickly first. I can't skip it. Shit. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen sometimes, you know. But say this is literally just a smash it out run, but the story is well worth getting into. I just think that if I was to show all the story, then it won't be as great for you if you're new to the game when you do come to actually getting it. I mean, so that's what I'm trying to save you from. Yeah, skip it. Awesome. Okay, so well done us. Now the quest icon with the meteor flamey kind of ship round it, these are the main story quests, and as your first character, it's the same, this is with mine, or the first, you know, your main class, I think it's better off just to stick to the main story quest, because at the end of the day, when you come to doing your second class, you want to have some quests to level it up. So it's not worth doing any quest that's too low for you at all. So what I'll do is I'll stick to the main story quests, and then we've also got our class quests to do. And then I'll do side quests as and when we get behind on XP and we need a little something to do. But trust me, there is a shit ton to do. Can I still not skip? Oh, I can. No, don't go to no. What you thinking, man? What you thinking? Right. And we will get to a point where I'll be learning as I go as well. So we'll be like learning together and it'll be all cool. But this is such a good game. But already I have noticed a few differences. Now I have played this before on the PS4. It was a while back before all these new expansions came out. You know, when it was just a Realm Reborn, and the first thing I've noticed is there was a third bar that's now gone, and that third bar was what powered our shots, and our shots now cost nothing. It's just a cast time. It's just a global cooldown, I imagine, or something like that. So that to me is a big difference. I'm not entirely happy with the way that's gone, if I'm honest. Oh, don't do that yet. Save, then do it. Yeah, that looks a bit better. Looks a bit better. I've increased the size of the experience bar because I have noticed when I've watched a few videos that sometimes it's a little bit hard to see depending on what device you're on. So some stuff I've got a little bit bigger than I would normally. But it's all good. Right, there's Smith. We'll speak to him later. There's good reason for that. In fact, I ended up speaking to him much later, and what he signifies, if I just highlight myself, we have this little two-dimensional clover, I imagine it is, or some kind. This means like brand new player, and they have this thing in Final Fantasy which I think is just absolutely amazing. They have this thing where higher level players can get like a mentor kind of icon status thing, and if they team up and help us, we both get experience bonus while that's happening, which I think is just such a good idea, sort of promoting that, helping each other. It's just great. And the same as when you're in the world, you know, if someone's, there's no sort of tagging. If someone's given something a slap and you come up and you help out, you're going to get experience for it. It all helps. So I think there's an awful lot we can sort of do to kind of get stuck in and help other people, and I do prefer to be helpful, and you know, I enjoy that, as you're well known for my Warcraft series. The only trouble is it's not really rewarded on Warcraft, because not a lot of people are helpful, unfortunately. Okay, so we have to retune ourselves to this bad boy, so now we've got return. So, maybe 900 seconds or so, whatever that works out to, my maths is shit. We can use return and we'll come back to here, or wherever we decide to make our home. I'm going to move on now to the next part. Now this first initial, let's do this, first initial part of the series, this episode, is going to be an awful lot of just running around Gridania. Unfortunately, there's a few quests to do before we actually get any fighting going. So I am going to try and get through this as quickly as possible in the order that I've found to be best. But it does give you experience. Now this Ethernet shard that I've just clicked on, we get, if we attune ourselves to all of them, meaning we can teleport within Gridania. Nice. We then also have access to use them to get to the gates as well, so we can get out of the city as quickly as possible, and that is absolutely imperative. Oh, that's not what I wanted. This is the Archers Guild, so this is the one that we're going to be paying all our attention to until we get to, like, I don't know, I think it's 10, 15, somewhere around that mark. Yeah, I want to join the guild. Nice. And this is like a whole other sort of storyline to follow alongside the main. Just going to try and get through it. Can't be skipped. Come on! And that happens a lot. Shit. Okay, if you're going to super click over here. Not right where the no was. Come on, I've got green hair. What more do you need? My devotion is in my hair. Okay, yes. So, this isn't a speed run, don't think that. It's not a speed run, but it is a kind of, let's get the pace going, let's play something with a little bit of, you know, pace, I guess. Pace! Damn, he looks cool. It's a shame that the initial gear, which is utter crud, is like one of the best looking sets. it looks to begin with. It's quite funny. You know, you get all these two sets, it's like, what the fuck is that? So I can't just put the level 1 stuff on. But, I don't know, some people might like it, I personally don't. Now, what I was saying before about the side quests. Right, let's bring these a bit closer together. And you can do that with all the windows as well. You can make it so they appear absolutely anywhere. Now, yeah, what I was saying about the side quests, I do the ones in here. All of Gridania. When I go outside, I am ready to kick the shit out of every beast around me, and I end up sort of just leveling up pretty quickly. So now we need to speak to these and it's pick stuff up, and then we take it over to the Lancers Guild. If you would prefer, if you did prefer that I did stop and show the main story quest line, or any of the storylines really, then by all means let me know in the comments, because I'm doing it like this at the moment because I know how slow this, at least this part of the game, and I've got one of the other rights, because I know how slow, particularly it is in the beginning. I didn't want anyone to kind of get too bored too quick, if that makes sense. Because it, you know, it's an MMORPG. It's going to be a long series, and whenever I've tried to do this before, so I've ended up stopping it just because, you know, the sort of just everyone was just nagging about Warcraft, and I don't know. It's like, I think the majority of the player base that is into Warcraft are kind of got that addiction thing going, and it's like no other game is good enough. And then I've got this one sort of sitting here, and I actually enjoy it more. I think it's such a better game. Okay, hand in, hand in, hand in. Nice. Now the little side quest that's in there, shall I do it? Yeah, fuck it. I think it would be a good idea to do, because this is our main class. This is where the majority of the XP was going to go. Because I'm not too sure how much I'm going to worry about a second class. I mean, I know we will get to a point where I will need a second class. I will need a particular second class to be able to turn my archer into a bard. That's if that's still a thing, you know, with the changes that I've seen. I don't even know if that's a thing anymore. I mean, honestly, I hope so, because I thought that was quite a cool idea. I'm completely lost. There's nothing up there. God, he looks cool. This all looks cool. This whole game looks cool. And when I tried to record this before, I was using the old OBS thingamajig, and the recordings, they did come out a bit, I don't know, I didn't really like the quality of them as well, which is another reason why I stopped it sort of back then. But the software I'm using at the moment's pretty good. I'm not using my webcam because I think that's an additional drain. It doesn't really need to be there. It's only like my face, which, you know, yay. Again, if you'd rather have something with a face cam to see sort of my reactions and my face and whatever, if my face is really something you want to see, let me know in the comments and I will show you my face. Because I aim to please, you know, I aim to please. That is why I'm here. Boing. The agility of the Mikote. We're flying through these, literally flying. Look, nearly level 2 already. Speed up, boy. Bit of a waste there. I shouldn't have really used it there, because now I'm going to waste loads of it standing still. Bit silly of me, but never mind. I've still got a little bit left. Okay, so while we're running to the next place, we have heavy shot. It delivers an attack with a potency of 180. Now, how much of that 180 relates to, you know, damage and whatever? To be honest, don't know. But 180 sounds like a lot. That sounds like a beastly amount. I have increased the flying combat text and whatever else. So hopefully we can kind of see the damage as and when we do it. So we've just got straight shot. Delivers an attack with a potency of 200. Can only be executed when straight shot is ready. That's not what it used to be. I thought straight shot you did it and it increased like your crit or something, and then you like spammed out a load of heavy while you had the straight shot buff on. Or am I completely mistaken? That's like way different. And we also got another one. Let's get up our traits. Actions, no. Traits, we got heavier shot. Adds to heavier shot a 20% chance that you will become straight shot ready. Right, so straight shot is now like you know, that's our power shot. So as you'll see, when I do my bar, because I rely an awful lot on muscle memory, I put everything exactly where it's going to be for the rest of the game. Even though it looks tidier in, like, yeah, I have like 1, 2, 3, I get them to where they're going to stay, really. You know, I'll have my dot in 2, just the same as I did in WoW, assuming there is a dot. It's got to be a dot in there. You got to have like poison arrow or whatever it's called. I don't know. So how are we looking so far? The amphitheater. I always miss out the amphitheater and then have to go to it after I visited the conjurers, which is really kind of silly of me since it's right here. So let's work our magic. Needs an adventurer to deliver a message. That's quite cool, really, because I'm a mailman in real life. You know, I'm a postie. I put the letter-shaped object into the letter-shaped hole for money, and now I'm doing it in my spare time on a game as well. I truly am living the dream. So you need to pick up some shit. Okay, I'll go pick this stuff up for you. So we've got some vegetable offerings. And they're kind of green pumpkins. A carrot? Is that a carrot? Or a turnip or something? I don't know, I'm a little bit too far away. It's a little bit too short in fact to be a turnip. That one's not. Not that it matters, it actually has no effect whatsoever on this quest. Just grab these, hand these bad boys in. There's one to hand in up here. Something to do with someone's tools, I think. Well, that might be later on, but basically I'll try and get all of these done straight away first, so then I never have to worry about them again. Right, I remembered that when I went round last time, so I don't have to do it now. So now I'm ready to head on over to the conjurers. That fat chocobo. I love it. Literally love it. Oh no, not camera follow. I hate camera follow. I'll worry about that another time. I'm a little bit disturbed about the total lack of the TP though, and the fact that I've got 10,000 magic points instead, which presumably I'm not going to use ever. Because the second class that I'm going to do, which I believe is the one I need to do, is also one that doesn't use... Yay, right, we've now got access to the Blue Badger Gate and the Yellow Serpent Gate. That's fantastic. So now when I'm ready to leave, I can just go to the nearest Aetheryte Shard. Nice. Let's do this. Quick, 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 quick. What's wrong with you? Quick. Briar? Hello? You want me to... You want me to do what with the oil? Okay. Let's sort these sensors out. That's one. I don't think you can run off the edge, but I do kind of shit myself whenever I do get a little bit too close with auto run. It's just the way I'm wired, I guess. I don't want to fall in. Okay, I'm focusing purely on the healing potions. As I say, it's going to be a while before I do a magic user. So, healing potions for days. What I'm going to do is get the inventory up. And I'm actually going to add them to the bar. So we've actually got 10 of those now. That's sweet as. Just going to go to sort. Even though I've only got the one thing. But I like to have everything in its set bag, and there is a sorting system. So I'm going to use it, and that way we won't, hopefully, might not, lose anything too much. So that is it. We've now done all the quests possible. These ones in red, to be a conjurer, to be an alchemist, that one is, or botanist. These are like different classes. So now our main, because our main is an archer, we can't actually do any of those until part of the story gets to it. If you know what I mean. It's the main story quest line that unlocks the shit. That unlocks things. It's just the way it is. But I'm just going to run down because I'm pretty sure there was something else. And perhaps it don't come up until level 5. But I'm sure there was some more quests around the Carpenters Guild. So I'm just going to go have a quick butchers. Yeah, look at that. Nicolo. So we need to make someone laugh, so we need to make her bow. Now this is basically a quest to teach the emotes. Now I do have the emotes here, but one thing that I do find about it is trying to fucking find the stuff, because it's not in like alphabetical order, which is really annoying. But bow is at the top here. Hello. Now they want us to, is it Joya? Is it joy? It is joy. Now, because I can't be bothered to actually find it, I'm just going to type /joy and do it that way. You're odd. Okay. I don't know if that would really work though. If someone sat down and they look a little bit depressed, and then you just walk up to them and go, "Yeah, wicked!" I can't see how that's going to cheer them up. Really? That's kind of... Oh, you look sad, but I'm having a fucking great day. I am fucking living it here. And this one's dance. I think it's dance, isn't it? Hope so. Again. Someone's all depressing. Just get start jiggling around in front of them. Oh dear. I don't know. Did it make her smile though? I know it made me smile. Just the idea. I might do that next time. See someone really upset. Just go, yeah! How's it going? I'm here to brighten your day. Check out this dance. Level 3. Okay, anyway, enough of that rubbish. Let's move the smeg on. And there's one more. Yeah, now I believe this is the one that's got some shit about some tools. Deliver a forgotten item. Speak with Volotech. Okay, so we got our quest log here. We've got some 1s, 3s, 4s. So this preserving the past. It's a level 1 quest. By the time we've actually gone out and done everything, we're going to be like level 5. Now, level archer one, I've got no choice, so I've got to do that. But this one, preserving the past, because we're a few levels beyond it now, I'm going to... Shall I get rid of it, or shall I do it? I'll tell you what, bollocks. No, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do the Smegging lot, because the second class I'm going to do is from a different city, so I'll have all their level 1 stuff. So yeah, I'm going to maximize. I'm just going to max it out. I'm just going to do that. That means I'm going to be stopping to do all the fates. If you don't know what the fates are, well, you'll find out. But yeah, that's really good. Yeah, we'll just smash the lot out. It's gonna be awesome. It's going to be awesome. But it's also going to be in episode 3, because that's all the time I've got for this one. Thanks an awful lot for watching. I do really appreciate it. Let me know what you think in the comments, and join me in the next one when we're gonna go out and we're gonna go ape shit on a ladybug. I am so tough. I'll see you then.